On the 13th day of the race, let's not become superstitious, but tough blows have fallen hard on the Vendee Globe's fleet. A day marked by the first official abandonment, that of Bertrand de Broc. Yesterday, he had to dive twice under his boat's hull to evaluate the state of his keel after a shock that occurred passing Madeira.
The
damages I found aren't huge, but very restraining to keep on sailing. The nose cone careening are busted, and so it seems complicated to fix underwater. Well, it's a boat. You gotta respect it too. When it's damaged, you got to tend to it. It could have damaged the top of the keel with the need to change it all. As it is, the boat can still sail, so I can bring it back. This will be the third abandonment on 4 participations for this charismatic skipper who marked the Vendee Globe's history in 1992. He had to sew his tongue himself. At the head of the race, off Cape Verde's Islands, Alex Thpmson, the clear front-runner of this 8th edition, was suddenly victim of damages on his starboard foil.
Yesterday morning, I was dozing when there was an almighty bang. The boat turned hard to starboard, the rudder popped up. Once I'd managed to get the rudder back down and get the boat sorted out, I realised that the foil had broken, the starboard foil had broken. There's still a bit of it there, jagged edges sticking out the side of the boat, slowing me down. And I can't do anything about that. I can't get it in any further. So at some point I'm going to have to, I guess, go over the side and cut it off. But apart from that, everything's good. Still, the boat sails just fine without the foil. And obviously I've got the foil on the other side. So, I'm hoping that I'll be able to hang out here ahead and praying for lots of starboard tack. All is not lost. I'm in good shape. I'm feeling good. And I'll catch you soon.
This evening, Alex Thpmson is still leading, but his pursuers mile after mile are catching up. For information, yesterday, if the foil hadn't broken, Alex Thpmson would have largely broken the distance record in 24 hours held by François Gabard in 2012. All he was missing was 259 meters on 990 kilometers.
Good evening. This is real, it's live, and we're about a half mile from the equator. We're on the countdown. We're doing 14 knots and 15.5 knots of breeze, and I have my fork ready to meet Cape Neptune, a bottle of champagne, and I have some chocolates. So we're going to go on deck and look forward. Come with me in the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! We have crossed the equator. We have crossed the equator. Now come with me on deck to celebrate. It's absolutely magic evening. You couldn't get a better time to cross the equator. We've had a really great day. The wind has freed off a bit, so now here I am with my bottle of champagne, my captain's cap from David Beattie, who gave it to me to sail around the world, our champagne, and I have some chocolates as well to celebrate. So we're going to open the bottle of champagne, and I'm going to make a special request to King Neptune himself. So, woo! Magic! This is for real! Hey! Wow! King Neptune! King Neptune, we invite you, we beseech you to grant this vessel safe passage, to grant us safe passage around the world and get the champagne out of my eyes, and also to give safe passage to life for my new daughter, or my granddaughter, Féile Róisín O'Conneen, who arrived into the world yesterday. To Róisín and Roger, I wish them all the best, and I wish Féile a brilliant life. So we're now celebrating. It's a beautiful evening, crossing the equator. And since time immemorial, it has been celebrated with all sorts of weird and wonderful traditions. So this is the Kilcullen tradition. Join us in the celebration, and thanks very, very much. It really is just a glorious magic evening. And it's been such an upper and downer. The last few days have been kind of tough, but now that the wind is freed off, we're crossing the equator. We're leaving the North Atlantic Residents Association behind, and we're moving in with the South Atlantic Residents Association. So here's to it, to the ship that blows and the wind that blows, the lass who loves a sailor. Oh, magic, I better not drink too much and stay distressingly sober. So 3 cheers to King Neptune. Hip hip, hooray, hip hip, hooray, hip hip, hooray. Brilliant. Again, thanks. This is just magic to share this moment all on my own, but I hope friends and family will share it as well. Thank you. There it is now, the sunset. Doesn't feel any different, but we have literally just crossed the equator. So this is Kilcullen Voyager here out.
Okay, here we are aboard Great American 4, and it's November 19th, 04:50 in the morning, dark outside, and we're just about to cross the equator. This is a recording of our chart at the chart table, and over to the right you'll see that there are a number of boxes of data, and the fifth one down right alongside the words United Kingdom on the chart is the position, and you can see 00 degrees 00.104 minutes north. Now up on the upper left is a red boat icon, and that's us, and that's alongside 0 degrees north. So there, it's getting down there now, 0 degrees 00.05, and that N will turn to S, and that will be the southern hemisphere, King Neptune's new domain we'll be crossing over into. We have Scott Hamilton's prayer flags from the Tibetan monastery flying, and there it is, S, 00 degrees 00.012 seconds south. So there we are, into the southern hemisphere. See Brazil over to the left on the chart, the lead pack out in front, arcing around, and the question is, what adventures will we have, what rigors will we have, what challenges will we have between now and when we cross this line going north in a couple of months' time from now. That's it from Great American.
On the 15th day of the race, it is clear there are 2 races within the race, arbitrated by a complex weather system. Wind on the outposts, but nothing much for the pursuers. We have a high-pressure cell, which is going to block the way. There's a closed gate, and the attendant is on strike, on top of which the barrier is not working, and so we can't fiddle with it. It sure closed itself, darn tight. Slam! Ahead, they're dashing like crazy. We're going to have 2,000 miles delay by the time we access the south. Can you imagine? And it's going to be worse for the ones behind. How awful. Oh, the weather. I can't figure it out. I have no idea which way to go. From a sporting point, he's still in the lead. Let's note Alex Thomson's stout resistance despite the loss of a foil. And Morgan-Lagraviere's great performance, the fastest with 21.1 knots average speed over 24 hours. Still great windy conditions, invigorating. I kind of have the feeling I'm on board a spaceship with a lot of humidity on the outside, but also, unfortunately, inside as well. That's it. It should calm down in the days to come. I hope. Otherwise, last night, Enda Okoinin, 4,143 kilometers behind the head of the race, celebrated in his own way the crossing of the equator.
3, 2, 1. Ah! Woo! Ah! Magic! This is for real!
Tonight, there are only two skippers left in the Northern Hemisphere. Dida Costa and Sébastien Destremo stuck up in the doldrums.
Pas un souffle de vent.
Not a breath of wind since last night. Not the slightest sigh. Nothing.
Alors, est-ce que ça tourne? Ah oui, est-ce que ça tourne? C'est ma fameuse caméra Osmo pour l'Osmo. Bon bah là aujourd'hui on est dimanche, hein, dimanche, et là on a l'hydrogénérateur qui fonctionne, on a le dessal qui fonctionne. J'ai galéré avec le spi, là, j'ai bataillé pendant 1 heure avec le spi parce qu'il y avait des tours à la chaussette, enfin bon, voilà. Je vais vous faire un petit panoramique quand même de la situation. Allez, hop. Alors ce speak qu'on n'a jamais, qu'on n'a pas beaucoup vu, on va s'aventurer quand même sur la plage avant, un peu, mais bon, ça devrait le faire. Voilà, le speak qu'on n'a jamais vu, il est là le speak qu'on n'a jamais vu. Pas beau ça? Eh ben dis donc. Et voilà, un petit panoramique de la situation avec la caméra auto-stabilisée. Et voilà, un petit panoramique pour les sponsors. Et voilà, et puis clac clac. Allez, clac clac clac. Hop, et me revoilà. Si c'est pas beau ça, eh ben là c'est top, hein. Là il y a 20 nœuds de vent, le pilote marche bien. Alors on commence à trouver les réglages. Allez, c'est le métier qui rentre. Voilà, bon bah allez, après ce bon dimanche à tous, et puis à bientôt, et yes we come.
Salut à tous, 15e jour de course à bord de Safran sur ce Vendee Globe. Toujours des conditions bien ventées, bien toniques sur l'Atlantique Sud. On a un peu l'impression d'être à bord d'un vaisseau spatial avec toujours beaucoup d'humidité à l'extérieur et malheureusement aussi à l'intérieur. Donc voilà, ça devrait se calmer dans les jours à venir, j'espère. Parce que, comme on dit, après la pluie, le beau temps. Donc on attend avec grande impatience. Sur ce, à plus tard.